Live and direct. That's don't loud. This is so retarded. I'm coming, people. Live and direct. Tubing in. Tubing in. Tubing in. Du-du-du-du. Live your life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From Dark Talk News. Aha! We're back. Direct. Problem, my son's out.
Or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, your man will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. There are battles on the star. We see their plan from far. You run order, your man all across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. Leaders crazy, them not care about the newborn baby. And if not about now, maybe. Watch this. I feel your man, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis, one to high. True man, get praises to the most high. Now this the one to kill the world, don't try. System of against what's not for right. Tell you the truth, you know that bonafide. I know now, come tell no lie. Some of them are some of them are spy. Ask them how when we are on right. Who is the plan for the innocent die? When another mother farm, no, don't try. System design, we go kill I and I. System design, we go kill I and I. True man, no shine. Hey, watch this. You run harder. True man, all across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. Leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby. And if not about now, maybe. Watch this. That's one more place that you want to see. True man promote it instantly. All the money might come at the boss and say, stand up and down, it come from where? We are talking about the history. We are talking about we feel as a feeling. We are talking about we artillery, lyrical artillery. Live your life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, true man will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. The battles on the star, we see their blood from far. You run harder, true man all across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. Leaders crazy, them not care about the newborn baby. I know if not about now, maybe. Watch this. I feel your pain, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis, crime to high. True man give praises to the most high. Now miss the one to kill the world round try. System of against Rastafari. Tell you the truth, we know that bonafide. I'm on now, come tell no lie. Some are informer, some of them are spy. Ask them how, when, where, and why. Who is to blame when the innocent die? When another man is down, moan and cry. System designed to go kill I and I. System designed to go kill I and I. True man, no shine. Hey, watch this. You run harder, true man, all across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. Leaders crazy, them not care about the newborn baby. I know it's not about now, maybe. Watch this. That's one more place that you want to see. True man promote it instantly. All the money might come on the boss and say, stand up and down, it come from me. We are talking about the history. We are talking about the Catchy Grizzly. Watch this. I block out J.A. I wanna play with the thing and I hear this man. Big respect, we keep them rocking and thing from now till the morning. Catchy Grizzly. Watch this. Now big respect. Daddy Freddy in the house. What does my them know? Enough for them a Mickey Mouse. Catchy Grizzly. Man can't Catchy Grizzly. Watch this. Fling the rubber dog on me. Catchy Grizzly, come and dance and you cannot refuse it. Fling the rubber dog on me. Bring us up, dance and feel irate. Get lively, fling the rubber dog on me. Now when the woman them a wine, move them waistline, hey. Rubber dog on me, them on me. Catchy Grizzly, stepping out, tell the girls that we out and bad. When I went up them waist, I made the road boy mad. But I can't just body man with the
And that's the version, the remix by Catchy Grizzly. I gave him the vocals of the track, and he made me a remix on the same rhythm. That's what you're hearing now. Oops.
Come from that body from me. Now make your escape and get free. Come to a real OG. The man named Catchy Grizzly. From the rubber dog from me. If you look turn around with the music. Now refuse it. Rubber dog from me. Me kind of something dance and feel lively. Get lively, hey. Rubber dog from me. Me love when the woman in my wine. Move them waistline, hey. Rubber dog from me. The man named Catchy Grizzly. Anytime you hear me sound, rubber dog we play. No matter what soldier, but this was hey. Place too heavy, down the road. And so Catchy Grizzly say, we move you, we groove you, rock you, we choose you. People them love of the high power this come. Rock you from an hour till tomorrow when the champion play. People say, hey, fling the rubber dog on me. Select turn around with the music. Now refuse it. Rubber dog on me. Come yourself to dance and feel lively. Get lively, rubber dog on me. Me love when the woman in my wine move them waistline. Rubber dog on me. Hey, Catchy Grizzly. Fling the rubber dog on me. Select turn around with the music. We not refuse it. Rubber dog on me. Me come yourself to dance and feel lively. Get lively, hey. Rubber dog on me. Me love when the woman in my wine move the waistline. Rubber dog on me. The man name Catchy Grizzly. Stepping out, tell the girls so we out and bad. When I bring me some of the road boy man. Can't just body man with teeth and rap. Put them in a spotlight. Post them flat back, hey girl. Come fling that body on me. Now make your escape and get free. Come to a real OG. The man named Catchy Grizzly. Hey, fling the rubber dog on me. Select and around with the music. We not refuse it. Rubber dog on me. Come yourself to dance and feel lively. Get lively, hey. Rubber dog on me. Love when the woman in my wine move them waistline. Rubber dog on me, hey. Catchy Grizzly.
And of course, you got the beat to make you rock. Yeah, we got the beat. Still have the beat. 5-star general.
Human International Field Marshal, no partial. You don't know we are 5-star general. You don't know Motivation Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to the main event. The beat maker from Jamaica. Stevie Culture. Well, I got what it takes to rock the place. When Stevie Culture in the place, you turn up the place. People rocking all night with smile on their face, on face, on face. You know what? Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna get put to the top. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take with to the top. And you know when the beat start bouncing and then people start jumping, you hear the beat and you got to do something. Well, even the baby in the crib start bouncing, we're rocking the stadium, the bar and the club singing. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound, making you know I am the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear it down. You wanna know why? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Hey, the lyrics of the songs I sing, I don't have to edit. If I got to do that, forget it. True man make the speed so he'll get all his credit. Go tell the whole world that Steve Culture said it. Making music is so easy. I'ma play my tracks for my friends and they all say, wow, you used to be sharp, but you're much sharper now. You wanna know how? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when it's all, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take you to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when it's all, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take you to the top. Yo, the people of the vibes and the beat and the energy. Everywhere we play, people always admire we. Buying up our CDs, coming to our party. Tell we how much they love our style and our energy. Everywhere in the world, that Stevie Culture go. People want me to stay, they don't want me to go. Them screaming, shouting out for more, backing up the dance floor. Always need an encore, because I came to make you rock. I got the boom style to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top, because I got the beat to make you rock. Got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Yo, when the beat start bouncing, people start jumping. Hear the beat and you got to do something. Even the baby in the crib start bouncing. Rocking the stadium, the bar and the club sing. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound. Make them know that we're the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear things down. Who tell them say, yo, 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 yo. Listen, me tougher than steel, tougher than rock. Concrete tough, but we tougher than that. Tough to the core, tough to the mat. Not backing down, cause we don't take chat. Move out of the way when the train is on the track. Cause anytime we start, yo, we never gonna stop. We rock them from to straight up to head top. Rasta said that you know. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the boom sound to make it pop. When we start, when I stop, we're gonna take you to the top. We got the beat to make you, we got the beat to make you rock. Got the beat to make you. We've got the groove. We make them dance out of them shoes. Wicked people get confused. Rastaman them cannot abuse. Them system we refuse. Try test the Rastaman, you know you have a lose. Babylon out the road, them get confused. When them people dancing out of them shoes.
Yes. Hear the news? I'm tubing in. I'm back. Jenik, your host there. Promoting love again, for sure. Love, we are promoting. Hold on, we have a problem of connection here. Wire problem. Okay. I'm in. Okay. Let me get back from my emotion. I love that song. The beat is so great. Big up Stevie on that song. I told him yesterday, I was talking with him. He was telling me he had some free time. He could get into his Soundbird production studio. And yeah, he was willing to make more dub plates. So I said, yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's what I was telling him. That song, the beat is really, really... I like them all. There's not a dub plate I don't cherish and value, and because it's a lot of strength. What it did to me, it gave me even more strength. More like what I was explaining to Sam the other day, it gives a bigger, a stronger structure. Like I knew I had to build a strong structure to face the world. Hello. So it's a bit wicked out there. So I had to have something strong. So I said, reggae music for sure. So then dub plates and stuff. And I find that's what it does. It's just making the structure stronger.
And also, when you're stronger, that's it. It's the strength that comes with it. It's a very good thing. Bonjour, Red. Bonjour, Titi Grouminet et Mathieu Pouliette. Ben oui, Mathieu, mon chum Mathieu de Québec. Mon chum Mathieu de Québec. Titi, Titi, tu viens de où, toi, Gros Minet? J'imagine France. Gros Minet. Un gros minet! C'est un gros minet, un gros chat, un gros minet. Je pense que c'est de même qu'on appelle ça, les gros minous, gros minets. Je sais pas si c'est ça que tu veux dire. Là. Titi, le gros minet. Peut-être ton chat s'appelle Titi. Ha! Peut-être ton chat s'appelle Titi. C'est tout ça? J'ai-tu raison? Est-ce que ton chat s'appelle Titi? Ah ah! Ça se peut bien, hein? Anyway, today, aujourd'hui, the role of man come to the test. I think that that's what we are as humanity. Let's to see if we can take our role. Our role is just to take our responsibility. That's our role. It's to take responsibility. Responsibility. Yeah, we have it. We have the faculty to respond, but for some reason, most of us prefer put our hand in the sand and pretend we don't hear what's going on, pretend we don't see what's going on, pretend, but we all have eyes to see. It's just we don't want to be involved. We don't want to be involved in the change of that's occurring. Obviously, I'm not, like I say always, I'm not taking the world on my shoulder, but at least I'm doing my part, and that makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I'm contributing. You know, what do you have to have with life is good feelings. You want to feel good. You don't want to feel sad and depressed and not involved and not contributing. You know, the best drive that you can activate probably is the care drive, but also the contribution drive. You know, the drive for contribution, very important to be activated. We must contribute to this world. We're not here to just live for ourselves. That's what most of the people do, but I don't care if most people, I don't really care if most people, honestly, and if they want to stay asleep and with their vibes, stay there. Me, I'm going for a higher vibe. I'm going for a higher vibe, something a lot more vibrant and something that I can connect with people. Like, it's big, it's huge, it's something. But if I take action, I told you yesterday on the Truman Show, with patience and consistent action and really dedication to the mission, to the cause of changing yourself, because Babylon will fall. It's the Babylon inside you also that's going to fall. It's not only the Babylon on the outside. That will follow. First, it will all be on our insides that we're going to change. And then the world on the external will change. No matter what, if we change our thoughts, the rest will change. This is a world of thoughts, for sure. Our thoughts are very, very powerful. Very powerful. Use them wisely. That's very important. Oui, c'est ça. C'est le Tweety. Ah! Tu vois, j'avais raison, hein? Titi, le gros minet. Tu viens de où, gros minet? De France, j'imagine? I still plan on taking channel 999. Then, new talents will shine. I choose whom Grace says my channel. Yeah, channel 999. That's a good idea. Channel 999. You know, that's what we must do. Reverse their fucked up psychology. That's good what you're doing there, because now you're inversing that 666 that's supposedly very evil. Like, I think they invert everything. I don't think there's nothing evil in this world. They make it evil to make us believe or sense that it's evil, and we get scared. But there's nothing evil in this world. Everything is divine. The experience is divine. I know that. I know that for a fact. That's the only experience I'll ever have in living in flesh, alive, conscious. Maybe after, when you become a light being or something, I don't know. Maybe, but I don't think it's really. I think it's another. It's a complete other form. Okay, you're in a complete other form if it exists. So it's a complete different process. You know, the form that I have now, the body that I have allows me to do certain things, the brain. But if I extrapolate, I'm sure it doesn't end at the surface of our skin. That's why also the earth is not a flat earth. It doesn't end at the surface of the earth. You know, it's like everything that we see from us, we see it on the outside. So we see ourselves like very freaking flattening in energy. So we have a flat earth. Woo-hoo-hoo! The earth is flat, people. But it's our energy that's flattening. And it's just because we're waking up, you know, we're starting to question. And we feel excited like baby in a crib. We feel very excited. We're like babies because we're questioning everything. And our ego wants to show it to everybody. So we go in the street and instruct everybody on reality and put big signs everywhere like people give a shit. People don't care. It's much further than that. The change has to occur first on the inside. Like I said, most people do not even talk to their neighbor. Most people that go that do activism and stuff, and they don't talk. They have no kindness. They some have, not all of them. But I mean, it's really to bring back that vibe of kindness and talking to each other first before we can change the world. So anyway, that's how I see it. And that's where I concentrate a lot. People are wounded, not evil. Satan is evil. Chirp, chirp, chirp. The bird tweets here. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Is Samantha there? Samantha and... who did you have yesterday with you? Abigail, Samantha. Who did you have with you, Red, yesterday? Some other people. Some of your family, I think, eh? Yeah, so what I was talking about? Yeah, people are wounded. I think we all have a scar to heal. And like I said, the scars can be physical, can be mental also. But we have to heal. We're here. You know, I didn't start this channel just to blah, blah, blah. It's because there's a healing process in place. And the healing process is not something, you know, you don't heal from an injury on your body like this. So same thing with the trauma of Babylon. I'm not going to heal from one day to another. So it's constant working on myself, thinking for myself, not defaulting to stupid nonsense of a explanation about reality. No. I want to keep the reality really mysterious, really like vibrant, and I can smile each and every day because I don't know. And that's the best. The best part is to not know. Because when you know, everything is defined. You're all there's no mystery. I prefer not knowing today. Today I prefer not knowing. I'm in bliss not knowing. So about the sun, I mean, I know there's a tree in front of my house. I know I'm greater than great. There's stuff I know, but I mean, where I live and everything, I'm okay not knowing. I don't want to pretend anyway. I'm done walking pretending. So I prefer Kabir tell you I know nothing than pretend that I know something, and it comes from other people's experience. And until I have experienced it, I'm not talking about it here. That's why I said from the beginning, it's okay that flat earth stuff, but it's got to be joined with your own experience. Like, you got to tell people your experience, how you see it. Don't just be a parrot. When I did that series of videos, je vais vous parler de la terre plate, made in Quebec. Boom! Live and direct on the chilling spot. I said I have to give my point of view, my feelings with it, my experience, how I see it, not just how other people see it. Like, give your own impression of stuff. Be authentic, be genuine. Very important. But to be genuine, to have a genuine quality of life, you need good questioning. That's it. If you don't question, you just repeat like a parrot. Where's the quality? Where's the genuine quality of life? Probably will have never genuine quality of life because you're just a parrot repeating other people's stuff and you're not thinking for yourself. You don't want to think. You don't want to be conscious. You know, being conscious is thinking. That's all it is. You don't need to freak the fuck out with consciousness. Start to think. But most of us don't think. So most of us are unconscious. Some are deeply unconscious. Some are normal unconsciousness like me. I feel sometimes like I'm under hypnosis or something, like DVG says in his song. But it's very much like that. It's like, yeah, life is not like a dream because I'm very conscious, I think. But it's like sometimes it's hard to, I'm sure you feel what I mean. Yes, our eyes just open. Saturn, the baby, turn killer. He and his harlot are evil. Come on. She smiled. Sam is here. Abigail and the rest are gone. And thanks for the shout out. Big up, Sam. Yeah, she smiled. Yeah. Now I was thinking about you guys, but I know Red, you're dedicated like me. No? You're, we're not groupies or fans or anything like that. I don't consider you like that. I consider you as dedicated people to a cause of, and to your own cause. Like there's many causes you can find outside in the world, but there is your own cause also that you must activate yourself, must activate the mind, must actualize yourself. You must make your dream come true, and that's very easy. You want to make your dream come true? Wake up. Wake up. I'm telling you, wake up to who you are, to all the divine power, to all the no fear that and anything can come true. Your mind is very powerful, just like mine. You know, I'm not doing nothing extravagant, just using the power of my mind to really focus and create something. Me, I love talking, I love speaking, I love people, I love motivation, inspiration. I love to be up and in with life and always be motivated. So I said, I can transfer that probably to some others. That's why you see me here. And I always had that teaching fiber inside me. I love to teach. I love to share who I am, to share my experiences in verbal expression. Like that's what we do. I speak here. Hello. But I have a tongue, I have a voice, I have everything necessary to uplift myself. Sometimes we wait because we don't think we have enough. We don't have what's necessary. We don't have the necessary resources. Just start. Everything will come. Telling you, everything will come slowly. At the rhythm, you can take it. Don't freak the fuck out. Like I say all the time. Don't freak the fuck out, because if not, you're not going to get something you cannot handle. So you don't have to freak out. You don't have to freak out. Just take action. And you're not, first of all, don't stress yourself out also with this. Like you cannot put yourself on, we've been under stress enough. We're not doing the journey of our lifetime to be stressed out and to be feel like it's work and stuff. So choose something you love. Go with your passion, something you really love. And go around this, and you're going to craft something at one point that the world has never seen. The world has never seen. That's what we have to bring. We're co-creators. We're not victims sitting on the couch watching TVs. That's not us. We're co-creators. So we have to be involved. But most of us don't even know the basic of why they have a presence here. No, we're present here for something. So to me, it's to create, and that flash came to me a bit late in my life. But at one point, it's like, but I had that, like when I started creating stuff, like earlier, like with my eBay stuff, like 10 years ago or something. Like I was always, I have that entrepreneur fiber inside me. I always wanted to design a life of great, not a life of abundance, but not a life of necessary material abundance. M'en calisse de ça. M'en calisse du matériel, les chars, puis les maisons, puis the clothes. And I'm not chasing clothes. I'm not chasing a car, a new car. I'm not chasing nothing material. If there's got to be some change, it's going to be made very, very conscious, for sure. But I'm not. I'm after greatness. I'm after greatness. I'm after good vibes, good people, great people with great minds, so that we can sit down, reason, share the reasoning on YouTube or whatever platform we have to reason. But there is something to do here other than being distracted, that's for sure. Most of us. But the thing is, we love distraction, and we love fantasy and distraction. So we have to just like cut the link there, cut the link to the distraction. When God touches us, we become a whole soul, a full person, a new creation. Yeah, you're leadergenic like the millions of us herbalists. How we use our leadership is vital to our end. We answer for every word. Yeah, and that is something I take always like, not like from yesterday, that I feel like a leader. Like I told you, in any jobs that I've done, I always was leading the team. Like I was either the manager of the place, or I was the top operator of the section, or I always been I like responsibility. I love it. I love it. I love pressure. I love responsibility. I love to stretch. I love new experiences. I love people. I love to teach. All this. So it's just natural for me that I finally do something with my life now that I think it's because just I'm getting maybe older or something, but no, I don't feel older, but I'm advancing in time here on earth. So maybe I feel like more mature, more ready to take on a journey like this, because I don't think at 20 I would have been ready. I don't think I would have that in mind. I had the fire was there. I always felt something, but it's just the fear. The fear was there. The fear was always there for me. The fear of what people think of me. The fear of a little fucking Bonham showing up, or the stuff you imagine that is crazy. But that's it. So I was stuck in there. Once I've let go of that and start really focusing on greatness and let go of bad vibes, there's no fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. I'm telling you, nothing to fear but fear itself. I wonder if someone really knows everything that have been. Oh, yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. That's what I was telling Gavin the other day with the means of exploration that they have, the planes, the boats. Come on. We're delusional thinking they don't know. They know something. Come on. Someone knows something. Come on. Mathieu, I cannot imagine that they throw at us some kind of fake reality like this to control us and without knowing what's going on. They don't know. Like, I don't think they know the whole. Maybe they know about like the functioning of the sun and all the stuff, but even that, I don't think they're that clever. Clever is the word. But they certainly hide some stuff. But they don't hide the truths in plain sight. But I mean the information for sure. Come on. We're kept away. That's why I'm telling you, you think flat earth is the ultimate truth. Suddenly we're going to be told the ultimate. We've been lied all our life on everything. Woo, 2014, 15, whatever. Me, it was the moment I realized all this stuff. 15. It's been about 3-4 years, easy. But the earth hasn't changed. And, so it's just another reality, I think, that is... that is fed to us, and people fall for it because they need sensationalism. They have nothing really to work on their life, and they cling to flat earth or any other distraction that they find, and to give sense of meaning to their life. But to me, it's just, and especially when you start repeating that the sun is 3,000 miles up, that the stars revolve in circle, and they seen all the like. I don't buy nothing of that. Nothing of that. And I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Like, again, they show us images and it's just computer images. Like what? I'm supposed to go from, that's it, CGI 1.0 to CGI 2.0 and accept it. And that's what people do. And they go and repeat it. They go in the street. Activism, flat earth. Like, isn't it freaking delusional? Today I see it. It's very, very delusional because you're just repeating. It's nothing that come from you. No, it's not a thought that came from you're repeating someone else's freaking story. So have something genuine, You want to tell people about reality and stuff. Go experience, go travel the earth, go bring us into places with your GoPro or stuff and experience it and share it. Don't just be a parrot. You think there's a wall in Antarctica? Okay, go and fly over it and bring us back images. Until then, shut them out. Shut them out. You don't know. Like, I don't know that stuff. All the earth is, and to me, it's shapeless. And that's it. That's all. It's everything in creation. But people, that's it. They want to know. They want to know. They can't sleep at night if they don't know. But that's only my opinion. You don't have to buy everything I say here. No? Me, I am I'm very opinionated, for sure. Very opinionated, but it's because I have experience in this too. It's not the first time I talk about it, and I've done several videos on it, and then several encounter with nature also that makes me realize that, hey, I'm caught up into something. that doesn't match my experience. Just like when they tell us that the sun is getting smaller on the horizon when it goes away. I've never seen that. Like pure. And they show us a video when we have to say, oh, yeah, that's true. Like we experience, we see. It's like we discover the world through a screen. We used to discover the world through textbooks. Now we have rejected the textbooks because we know it's all lies, but we think it's truth on YouTube and all the reality we've been given. You ask me, it's a bit delusional, but that's only my opinion. If you love Flat Earth, if you love that stuff, you can love it. You'll find your way out of it. You'll find your way out of it. We all gonna find our way out the rabbit hole eventually. It's not up to me to. But I'm telling you, it's much better outside the rabbit hole because there's the light. When you're in the hole, you don't see the light. When you're in the rabbit hole, you don't see the light. You're going into conspiracies and you're energizing it. You're in the rabbit hole. That's why they want you to stay in the rabbit hole. So you don't see the light. You don't see the great divine light that is outside and above all these distractions. They don't want, that's the occult stuff. That's very occult. But most people don't see it because they love fantasy. Even when you seek truth, you're excited. You need to know something. You're seeking, you need to know. So seek within you. Seek within you. That's where you'll find the most truth. If you travel within yourself. Within yourself, you'll find a lot of answers if you have quality questions. I guarantee you that. That's my experience. I start to have a different feeling with life, different feeling, for sure. Feel more energized, feel more present, more inspired. And like I said to Leslie yesterday, once you're inspired, you don't feel tired. The pain doesn't get to you so much. You're like, you're divinely protected. You have that feeling that. So you just go on with your stuff and you take action, greater action, and greater action until something. And that's always about action anyway. It's not until you reach something in a final destination or the top of the mountain. It's always action. Always keep yourself in action. Always have goals, greater goals, and something to keep you alive because that's what keeps you alive. It's your brain activated. Your brain and your body, your whole body feels it. If you activate your mind, your whole body feels it. It's for sure. For sure, your whole body benefit from that. The whole vibration, your organs inside benefit from it. Once you up your vibe, you're more present with life. You're more vibrant. You don't think your cells inside don't feel it. Come on. I know that for sure. For sure, because everything is controlled. Like my blood flow, my heart rate, my everything is by me. I'm not plugged onto something or an external source to control stuff inside me. So it's the subconscious mind. It's all in there. The organs that doesn't have an intelligent system. They have the cells, they have the stuff, but I mean, it's commanded by somewhere. So the subconscious is so powerful. That's why it's attacked. They attack with their subliminal nonsense, feeding nonsense, stupid programming world. They feed you nonsense through the subconscious mind. Because that's not in most people's case, the conscious is not there. So imagine the subconscious, how you can feed it with distraction and fucking nonsense until it become your whole reality. We're programmed. We're really programmed. That's what it is. And we don't, if you don't see, and you can seek out that program like this, it's not something very hard to move out of that state of programming. Smile for the cameras, the sky as high as the walls have ears. That's what the French producer told me. It is true. Yeah, les murs ont des oreilles. C'est sûr. Always smile, bye. Keep, it's just keep it positive. Keep it positive. The role of man come to the test. We're in that time also where our role is coming to the test. It's time to wake up. That's what I feel. I feel like now we've been asleep, but it's really coming to the test, especially with internet. It wasn't that when I was younger. When I was younger, there was nothing of this. We were all deep freaking asleep, believing all the nonsense and the hooked on TVs and stuff. It was much worse back in the 70s, 80s when I grew up. Much worse than today. Today, we have internet. Come on, I can go live and direct on YouTube, connect with... I have Jay from China and all this. I would have never thought this even possible in 1980 when I was 10 years old or something. Like never I would have envisioned talking to someone even on your phone. Like we have so much mean. We have created something strong to wake up, but we use it to stay asleep, most of us, because we're hooked on the distraction. And been awake since 1962 when I said, "Where the fuck am I?" The crib started rocking. We don't have to plug into the wall outlet. Salut, Jenny. Salut, Mario. No, the wall outlet, that's what they want you to plug into the wall, plug in the wall, and keep your plug there. And always, like, it's so intense. No? The programming is so intense and so at the same time. Oh, the sun recharges us for sure. The sun recharges us always. That's why it's very important. Go outside. Go outside. And the sun, not on, I think there's something very special, but again, there is something divine, is something very. It's not something hard to explain, but something you gotta feel. Like probably we have not a different perspective of what the sun. But is it really me? I see it some more as something. Not. I don't like the word spiritual. Spiritual. But anyway, it's something more on the. How can we? Is there another word for spiritual? Do you guys know another word for spiritual? It's not a word that I like too much. I don't like to spear myself. And when we were young, we were playing hockey in the street. That's it. You know, when we were young, we were playing hockey in the street. I seen 2 nets the other day in the street here. I was so impressed. I'm like, wow, that's great. And then I see the children come out and start to play hockey in the street. I was very, very pleased to see that, but we don't see that too much anymore. But in my time, when I was younger, come on, we used to play with our BMX in the snow and in the snow banks and all that. We were always outside, always outside. Today, it's a generation that grows. They stay inside. They stay inside. Even me and my children, sometimes I have to force them outside. And that's the programming. That's, the environment. And again, they don't have to see so many people acting like that. They just pick it up because the vibe is there. That's the vibe we're in. Distracted and this and that. So you pick it up normally, naturally, without effort. The vibe of the world. So that's why you have to protect your vibe. Protect your subconscious, protect your mind, be the guardian of your mind, because if you don't protect it, someone will program it. If you don't program yourself, life will program you, that's for sure. Life will program, and what do you think you're going to go along here? You're moving without a program? You're moving your arm, your brain thinking without a program? No, if you think for yourself without the program, if you choose to do it. If not, you go with the default state, like I say often. But yeah, the sun recharges. Enlightenment. When we were young, yeah, that's it. Enlightenment. No, that's it. It's just, I think, constant elevation. We need to elevate, and we're not gonna elevate if we don't put our role to the test. No? And our role is to, again, your role is not to save the world. I don't think so. I don't think I came here for that. I really don't feel like it, because people are way too fucked up. So I don't think I'm here for that. I'm not here to change their mind, but we can each other do something, be part of something, express, like lift our voices and stuff, and just affect the people we can affect. And like, if I can save the life of one person, job done. Like, if I can save, but I'm not gonna save your life, but save your vibe, or like, there's certainly people I've been very, very inspired by Les Brown. Probably saved my life. I've been living like an idiot. He took me out of the idiotic state and non-questioning, and brought me to a state of activating my mind and having a dream and starting working on a dream. Like, even before, I never had an idea of freaking dreaming. Like, I never had something to to dream for, to like it was my work, and yes, I was dreaming of maybe a better salary, but nothing, not my life work. And something very powerful and that can empower me, because everything we should do is something that empowers us, not something that brings our vibe down. We should be very empowered, and everything I do is empowering me, and like reading books or doing those videos. I try to keep my vibe always to stuff that empowers me, not stuff that bring me my vibe down and stuff. So toxic people and toxic shit and toxic food and toxic everything has to go. You gotta preserve your vibe. And that will happen gradually. You're like coming out to reality, and you realize what's going on, that the sky is blue, and you can decide the color of the sky too when you wake up in the first light in the morning, whatever. You can choose the color of the sky. It's all up to you. You can see it gray every day. Like you can see it very, very sunny. I see the sky very sunny, full of light every day. When we change ourselves, we change the world, because we are part of it. Exact. We change. I meant, and that's also but yeah, that's no, the grid will shut down. When the phones shut off, there will be a deep depression sweeping across the land. People will be forced to go back to friendships, family, uniting. It will be grand. That's what's happening with the phones. The phones, the phone generations, the phony generations. That's what's happened. It's so sad. There's no more relationship. People don't, like, even the other day. Sam came here and he was on his phone, and I told him, I said, Sam, talking to you, can you put your phone away? Like, he got upset a bit. I saw his face change. He said, no, I'm not upset. But, I am not, I say it because I want to preserve relationship that I have with, especially with my children. And if they're always on their device, face down, it tells you what people's interests are. They're not interested in having conversation with you. They're interested in their phone. And most people, you go to the restaurants today, if you go, look around in the restaurant, people are sitting together looking at their phones. So disconnected. So crazy. That phony generation, the phones generation, and now children, there's 2 years old children that know how to operate tablets and stuff. My wife sees stuff at the daycare. She says, Yannick, you would not. I don't tell you everything because your head would spin every day, she says, but there's stuff. Come on. People bringing their children, I don't think they more consider them. I consider them as children, but they probably consider them as kids. They bring their kids to daycare, and with the ice, 3 years old with ice cappuccino and like tablets, and the kids can, like, the mothers coming in the daycare, head down on the phone and not there. Like, people are not there these days. They're not there, and they imagine they're numb. We were numb to reality. We were numb to reality before the phone came, and the all the nonsense propaganda on YouTube and on the internet. We were numb. Now we're even more numb. I think the one that are not conscious of it, the programming that goes with it, gets very, very numb, and they have no relationship. They have no. It's hard to have a relationship with someone that has always their phone in their hand. What's important for them? It's their phone. Like, I prefer go for a walk and hold the hand of someone than they hold their phone. Like, it's so nonsense. Me, it's that phone thing that I don't get it. I don't, because me, I disconnected everything, no service, nothing. I don't even have a cell service phone on it. I'm done with the bullshit. You want to join me? Come live and direct on YouTube. I'm live every day, 7 a.m. You can chat with me in there. Everything you want to join me. Like, I don't need a dog leash, but people feel the need to be reachable at all time, to be accessible, to, like, when I go out in nature, I'm out in nature. I'm unplugging. I'm not. But people have problem unplugging, and kids have more absent. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Phony generation. Yeah, the phony generation. Wisdom speaks. People listen. I understood. Don't be understood, my friend. Don't be under the stand. Be over the stand. We must overstand. Yeah, we've been under the stand for too long. So it's time to overstand. And that's what we're doing. We're overstanding this stuff, this nonsense, this phony generation. It's very, very tragic what's happening, but it's not happening in my vibe. I'm not responsible for people being zombies. Like they want to live a zombie life. Go ahead, it's your choice. I choose to step out the zombiness and start vibing a bit more and letting go of that nonsense, phony stuff. It's so and not only that, it's not because people are very, very like they need it. It's just to fill the void, and then during that time, your mind is distracted in there. You don't have to think for yourself. You don't, it's just to make people numb, to make people turn more into zombies. That's all it is. Because you tell me children needs phones, and oh yeah, in case they get kidnapped. That's what people say. Oh, I have to protect. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I was going around when I was young. I was passing my whole day at the ice rink, never calling my mother or anything. She knew I was there. Like, the fear that and all these stuff that children abducted, and most of it is fear propaganda. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It does happen, but it does happen. Most of children disappearing are disappearing because of evil government people. That's what I think. All the pedophile and these people. But it's true that children are very. The only app I use is my ass. Use my phone for when I. Yeah, that's it. When I need it, I use it. Like sometimes I use it, but it's not. Like, I don't wake up in the morning coming to check Facebook and notification. Like today, I got up, I did my stuff slowly, my coffee, my go outside, breathe some air, take Kelowna for a little walk. No, I don't check the phone. First of all, to detox from that, if you're addict to it, like it's well possible that you can't let go of your phone and you think everything surrounds around your phone. Just don't watch it for the first hour of the day, and don't watch it for the last hour of the day. It's a good thing to start. Before you go to bed. Anyway, before we go to bed, we should disconnect really from all social media or all computers or stuff. That's what I do. I don't. I meditate before I go to bed and stuff. I don't fill my head with scrap. But it seems to be the aim of many people is because we change. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We have our roles, Janik. Mine isn't yours. Yours isn't mine, and same stands for exactly. We have a role. I think we have a common role. It's to take responsibility. But my role here, what I'm gonna do, my purpose, but the purpose pretty much all the same is to wake up and to take responsibility. But what I'm gonna do is probably different than you. We're not gonna do all the same thing. We're not all gonna fight for the same cause. Like there's many causes that deserve our attention, but we all have something to put in motion for sure. But for sure, you have never seen Motivation Academy and Janik before. I'm the only one. It can only be put in the world by me. It's only me that can make this come to life because there's only one like me. We're very unique fractal of source. So that's why, and no one has the same mission, by mission, or what were we using the word before? Oh, rose. Our roles might vary. That's it, for sure. Like we're not all gonna be speakers. We're not all gonna be doctors. Like, so that's it. But you know what you're calling once you follow something you love. And yeah, when children disappears, it's probably the government, and they are so hypocrite that they talk about it nonstop in the media. That's it. Like, c'est ce que je te dis. Every time you see propaganda, question it. But me, I don't watch TV anymore or that stuff, but I hear about it. And it's to guide, it's to also make people move with their emotion. It's very important to control our emotion. And through media, they control everybody's emotion. it's crazy. Look at what they did yesterday. There was a big march apparently for the shooting in the state, and all the children that come and speak on stage. I watched it for a bit because I wanted to see the bullshit, and for sure it's full of bullshit. And it's only propaganda. It's all propaganda. It's all propaganda to put in people's mind the fear that there is shooting happening. It's happening. 95 fucking mass shooting. And like the fear has to be in people's heart. And even in their heart. And that's where the fear is. Because if we would not have so much fear in our hearts, we would do something. But we're in fear, so we let everything happen. And we even do the propaganda, and we think it's real, and we energize it because we're unaware. And not saying that these children do this to mesmerize people. They're unaware. And some it's staged for sure. They have people that actors. There's actors in there for sure, and people don't think that they're real children from high schools, and they go speak in front of thousands and thousands. They have never done public speaking in their life, but they can talk in front of thousands and thousands of people very fluently. And come on, there's training involved in there. But yeah. Yeah. God's chose stars are about to shine, that were thrown to the pigs, wolf, and the wounds. But we rise. That's it. No, that's it. People, I think people are just, most are mesmerized by the nonsense, but some of us are seeing clear into this and don't give an energy to it. Like, I don't energize stuff like that in my life. I energize good vibes and stuff that is empowering, not... in a way, you don't fight unconsciousness. You'll be unconscious yourself. It will dissolve from within. People will wake up. If they do, if not, like, I'll still do my life here and my life journey, even in a very confused hypnotic world. Doesn't stop me from elevating and feeling good during the time I'm alive. Like, feeling great and I have a great connection with life and other people, and elevate and do my part. It's like I say, it's not because I'm gonna save the whole world, but you do your part, and you're doing your part here too. Everyone's doing their part. It's not just to go on YouTube. Yeah, including a missing child, or if the Habs win. Les Canadiens, c'est bien important. Ça, c'est le Canadien gagne. Hey, c'est le Canadien gagne la Coupe cette année. Oublie ça, toi. The whole Quebec, c'est... pass the summer on the party, and it's the big thing. It's the big thing. No, it is the big thing for sure here. But for people that love distraction, because today I look at it and it's so irrelevant for me. I was caught up into this, the hockey and that, the sports on TV, a lot. Golf. I was watching golf. You have to be really, I don't know what's the word, really in an hypnotic state to watch golf on TV. Seriously. That's what I'm watching. No. Golf on TV. Come on. I think you have to be in a hypnotic state to go watch it there. Playing it. I love playing golf. I love hitting the balls and hitting them far. I love the sports. It's just a distraction associated with it that is nonsense. But I love the sport for sure. I love golf and that. To sit in front of a TV monitor and I'll do something else. My time is more valuable than that, than watch people hit a ball and whatever happened during that tournament. Like, what's it changing my life? So irrelevant today. I so and I have a hook from that stuff. I elevate every day, get no knowledge every day, chase my dream every day, and I try to avoid. That's it. It's the best. Cultivate your mind, read instead of watching TV. Read books. If you read, just put 5 books a month. 5 books a month for the next 2 years. You'll be an expert in anything you want to do. An expert, and a top 10 expert probably in the world. So it's about reading. Leaders are readers. You have to read. You have to cultivate. You have to activate this. Read books. Don't take, like, now that you have an aware and awake state, you can take what's good and discard the rest. Like, I'm reading a book about Tony Robbins lately, and he's talking about nonsense, the governance stuff. And like, I discard it. I don't, but there's other stuff in his book that is very true his experience, because that's what people that have wrote book share their experience. So you can tap directly into their experience, into their reference. You know, the more reference you have with life, the greater your life will be. So cause those reference by having experience. Then you can refer back to it. Oh, yeah, that great experience. So, you know, that's how I see it. But it's very... c'est une religion, le hockey, ah oui, d'aplomb. C'est vraiment une religion ici au Québec. Là. I know people who have the golf... Yeah, the golf channel, imagine. No, people, I'm telling you, they don't see nothing else but distraction for their life. Their whole life is distraction. That's the order of the day. I have to be distracted because I have a big void inside and I have to fill it. So I need distraction. And this way, I don't need to take responsibility. I feel like everybody else, and my life is not going astray because you don't think it doesn't go astray because you following the herd. Like, but the whole herd is going over the cliff. That's what's happening, and nobody is really seeing it. And so they're gonna all walk one by one behind the others and falling into the pit of falling into the abyss of unawareness. It's like everybody's walking together, walking towards the pit of unawareness, and they fall in it. They all fall in it, and they don't even care. Yeah. My ex has a golf channel. Oh, I touch you with my golf stuff. Eh? Les sportifs de salon are the dumbest people. That's it. People that only watch sport, it's crazy. Les sportifs de salon, là. Wow. No, it's crazy. Today, I look at this, and it's such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. Like it changed something in my freaking life. If I want to change something in my life, I have to stop being distracted, and I have to take ownership for my life and leadership and lead my own ship, not let other people lead my ship. So that's what we do. We give out yeah, exactly, Mathieu. Yeah, and when you're gone to have all the channels, you know, some people have 800 channels on their TV. It's like, you know, they watch 4, 5, 6 hours a day of TV. Imagine the numbness and the dead vibe and the bad feeling. And if you watch the news and you think it's real, oh, my. Oh, such a low vibe. And that low vibe affects you physically also. It's going to make you age faster. All that bad vibes there will make you age faster. You'll look at 10 years, 20 years older than you're supposed to look just because you fill yourself with nonsense all your freaking life, and you're in fear, and your heart is in fear and not in love and good vibes. And so it's going to make you age faster. You're going to rot faster. So, you know, it's to save your life. I'm talking about saving your life here, extend your life, and not only extend it, probably, but having more energy in the moment. Hello? Can we tap into our full potential with full energy? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I think we should do. And that's what I'm aiming, really, to have that full energy and that full presence and power, not full distraction and golf channels. Like, but c'est vrai, the people that experience sports, but in their living room, you know, living room, that's where they live. Living room. You know, we should live in nature. My living room is nature. My living room is the chilling spot. That's my office. That's my temple here. And my living room is the chilling spot. I have no living room. I don't have a TV. Like, I have one, but it's disconnected. So I'm telling you, it's disconnected. There's not even, I don't look at that shit. If you think I'm going to look at their nonsense and feed my brain with that kind of vibe, va chier mange la merde. Va chier mange la merde Vidéotron. Bonsoir. C'est ça que j'ai dit. Merci, bonsoir. Pactez votre... Quand j'ai appelé, le pire, c'est quand je les ai appelés Vidéotron pour canceller le câble, they were all like, oh, you don't want TV anymore, sir? You don't want the base service? And I said, no, I don't want to know nothing about your nonsense. I was polite. I remain polite. I don't... Like people, they don't know. Even the girl that sells you the service, she thinks TV is everything. They think it's everything. The world is such a big, big illusion of fake reality that even what they see on TV, they think it's real. Yeah. I can. You look intelligent when you got no shirt on and you scream, "Go Abs, go!" at your TV. How can you exactly? My ex plays with his balls when he watches other plays with theirs. Ha! True story. But that's what people do. People, because it doesn't have, you don't have to create something. You don't have to put the focus. You don't have to use this. You know, we're very, very lazy physically, but also mentally. I think we're more lazy mentally than physically because hard work, I was never afraid of working hard. But working that muscle, that's never been a question for me in my life, really, to work that muscle. Now that I'm working it, that I'm stretching, that I'm putting myself outside my comfort zone, I'm growing fast. I'm growing. I'm becoming stronger. I'm having a better vibe. I connect with more people. That's very important. Anyway, I have the capability to do it and the possibility to do it. So I play with possibility a bit more than before too. We all have something possible. There's nothing impossible, but that's it. Possibility. I have to laugh at that or I will cry. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's crazy. People are so distracted, and they don't know. Like never really seen this as distraction. Okay, I'm gonna explain you my reasoning here, and how I was seeing it before. Because you don't see it when you're in that state of distraction, of being distracted. You don't see it. You don't consider it as distraction because you're hypnotized by it. It's like your whole life exists in that distraction, and that's probably all you energize and you focus on. So you bring it back constantly into your life, constantly, until you want to break out free from that distraction. That's what happened for me, by other people also telling me that it was distraction. Les Brown always told me that, and I have another motivational speaker, RSD, and I remember stuff they were saying, and that people were distracted. So then you start realizing that once you take back your time and put it to somewhere where it's more worth it, that it was distraction. It was nothing you needed in your life. I didn't need that at all. Don't need distraction. I just need me. I need to be present. I need to be vibrant and alive. And yeah, that's the best thing I can do for now, là, for sure. Merci, bonsoir. Les biscuits sont cuits. C'est ça. Merci, bonsoir. Les carottes sont cuites. Les biscuits sont cuits. Fini le nonsense. Finish the nonsense. Now it's time to find a more vibrant vibe with life. And I think we can all do that. Me, that's what I'm after. Higher vibe. Hold on to a higher vibe. Colorblind. Love affair. There's no doubt when you see the light. Colorblind, love affair. That's a song from Black Uhuru. I love that song. Black Uhuru, Colorblind. Colorblind Affair. Great song. Probably one of the best reggae songs I heard in my life. For sure in the top 10 of all time. Black Uhuru. Yeah, Lilith est cuite aussi. Yeah, everything is cooked. Everything is cooked. The thing is, what's going on with the world is that the shit is hitting the fan. We always say, watch out when the shit hit the fan. But now the shit is hitting the fan. We are the fan. We are dispersing that fucking shit away. That's what's happening. And we are the fan. We're not the shit. The shit, it's them. It's their nonsense. It's all the stupid stuff that they put out. That's hitting the fan, and we are the fan. So you just have to be a popular in the fan. Like a fan it doesn't produce win if there's one popular on the thing. It needs more than one. So we need to come together, join together, make a big fan, make some wind, the wind of change, with a big, huge fan, and disperse all the friggin' shit on Earth. And we can do that. Together, we can do much more than that, even. We can do, that's just the basic to go back to our natural state of living. Create a fan. And then we can do much more even after. Imagine together, we're on the same vibe, on the same compassion vibe and loving vibe and energizing vibe, what we can do together. Hey, come on. In community immunity, come on. Go get ready for lunch and mother's birthday party. Woo, family, we'll be there. I miss so much. Big up, Red. Merci, bonsoir. Biscuits good. Say ça. Have a blast. Did it take it to see? And me too. I'm cooked and I'm out. Tubing out, and I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, I'm going to walk my little puppy Kelowna, and I'll be back. That's it tomorrow. Until then, rise and shine. The order of the day. Let go of distraction and focus on stuff that really matter. You know, that's the best. Focus on stuff that matter, that empowers you, that read books, go with people that are, find mentors. Very, very important. If you want to stretch, you want to live your dream, find a mentor, someone that do what you want to do, and stick with them for a while, and they're gonna elevate you with them. That's what mentors do. They elevate you and motivate, and so find yourself. That's very important. If you I have mentors for sure. I told you my mentors, who they are, and I keep them. I keep the sight on it. I have a few for sure. A few people that inspire me for sure. That's it, Mathieu. Babylon is going down. Yeah, burning to the ground. Yeah, and it's the Babylon outside, Babylon inside, everything. It's meant to collapse. It's meant to collapse because we're activating the mind now. Not only me, I'm just a little component, but I'm an essential component. That's what I see myself, as an essential component. So I'm here, alive and direct, and I'll be back again tomorrow. So big up, beautiful people. Great sunny day today again. Spring is at our door. It's a bit cold still, but the snow is melting. It's melting. It's slushy. Là. It's a bit boiteux un peu partout. Là. Puis c'est ça, le chilling spot. I went the other day. It's getting back to life. So we'll be back outside reasoning very, very soon. Maybe I'll make it live from the chilling spot. That would be great. That's it, Mr. Babylon is going down. That would be great, doing those talk live and direct every day from there. Oh, I would love it. I have to see what kind of setup I need for this. But there's a new... Oh, I just thought of something. There's a new office people that just showed up there in that cabin. They probably have internet in their boxes. Ha! I just found something, and I'm going to go see them and ask them if I can borrow the connection to make video live and direct on YouTube. And I'll broadcast from the rock. From my rock! Not the Newfoundland rock, but from my rock. Yeah, I'll go check that out. Yeah. So maybe we'll be able to do something this summer, and I have power there and everything. So that would be great, because this way I could stay there, and I bring my chair and my stuff, my lunch. I bring everything, and I can stay there for hours. I just love it. Bring the GoPro. I drain the four batteries on the GoPro, fill the memory card, and then I'm back. I usually make 20, 25 video per day. On average. I take my time. I'm not... that's it. But 20 is a lot. Maybe 15. 15 is good average. 15 is reasonable. I mean, 10 minutes a year there for 2-3 hours. It's not that much. And I love being outside. I love going there, and I love being in nature. So I do what I can with what I have, and I'm never satisfied. And I always constantly stretch, expand, and feel more alive, feel more inspired. Yeah. Boom. Live and direct. He is out. Tubing out. Janik, your host. Motivation.